around 50 to 70 million people in the USA have poor sleep, and around 62% of people all around the world have bad sleep. Can you believe that? 50 to 70 million of adults in the USA can't even have a good night rest. And you're probably one of them. In this modern day and age, we absolutely overlook the idea of sleep. We think of it as something unimportant. We consider it something that maybe it's the last thing that we should worry about. Even though it should be the first thing, because without good sleep, you would be nobody. Why do you think you developed as a kid? Why do you think you developed so fast? From literally just a child to a teenager to an adult. Because you had good sleep then. Once you were an adult, or somewhere around the age of 15 to over, you can't even sleep good. Of course you can't sleep good. If literally the last thing you do is if you look at your ancestors, the caveman days, the hunter-gatherers, imagine that, your ancestors, hunter-gatherers, used to literally wake up right before sunrise, around 30 minutes, and they're only on the hunt for food, supplies, water. And they come back literally tired from all the hard work they've been doing. And they go to sleep as soon as the sun goes down. This was how healthy we were supposed to be. This is how we should have been sleeping. As soon as the sun go up, we should be already awake. And as soon as the sun go down, we should be already asleep. But of course, no one even does that. I myself don't even do that. I try. But of course, we have responsibilities to take care of. We have a job that we need to do. Of course, we can't do that. But do you know what we can do? We can try and sleep and wake up at the same exact time. You wake up around 8 a.m., right? Well, that should be around the time you should sleep. Don't bullshit with me, okay? Let me tell you something. Back in my high school days, of course, I didn't sleep enough. Nor I even considered good sleep. Stay up all night, play Valorant, some Warzone, Fortnite. Didn't have anything to do. Like I say I'm tired, but then I go and stimulate myself with video games. Even though most of us think that video games is like a relaxing activity, even though it's not. It's a stimulant. Just to keep your brain active. You really think you're going to sleep right after that game you've been playing? Huh? Absolutely not. If so, you may need around an hour at max just for your brain to calm the fuck down from all the stimulant you've been giving it. Of course you can't go to sleep if the last thing you do is use your phone, scroll on social media 2, 3, 4 hours right before you sleep. Of course you're sleep deprived. The last thing you literally see in your eyes is something like negative or uncomfortable. Of course you can't sleep well. If you follow these steps that I will give you in this video, you'll be able to sleep really good. In fact, you'll be able to sleep like nothing before. You'll be able to sleep like a little child. Remember how you used to sleep when you were just a little kid? You instantly lock down once you're in the mood, of course, or in the right time. We're gonna actually start from step 0. How many hours do you exactly need to sleep? Now, let me give you an example. I actually explained it in the really old video of mine. It was, I think, 4 or 5 months ago. But I'll give you the context of it. Let's say that you have to wake up around 6, right? What time do you think that you specifically need to go to bed in order to get 8 hours of sleep? If you answered that you have to go to sleep at 10, you are absolutely wrong. Your time in bed doesn't count as time in deep sleep. And deep sleep varies from 30 minutes to 2 hours, depending on how long it will take you to go into deep sleep. In case if you want to wake up at 6, you actually sleep at 8. You need from 1 to 2 hours in order to get that deep sleep. You need to stay in bed for 10 hours at least, 10 or 9 hours, just to get the 8 hours and 9 hours of sleep. This is how you do step 0. Step 1, what do you do throughout the day that will get you to sleep? Are you working hard enough throughout the day to exhaust your body and mind? Do you really work relentlessly every day on like your physical activity and your mental activity? Do you maybe read books? Most likely you're not. Do you journal? Most likely you're not. Do you meditate? Most likely you're not. Do you engage in physical activity? Most likely you're not. Pretty much you're not even working hard enough. If you think sitting on your computer and playing video games, that's not gonna make you tired at all. That's just gonna make your brain even more stimulant than before. Think about what would your body craves from physical activity. Do you run? Do you jog? Do you at least like move your body? Like even in a weird way, do yoga? Do you study something? Do you work on a project? Do you help your mother? Do you cook? Do you clean? Do you do laundry? Honestly, you don't even know how to do laundry. You fucking bitch. You don't even know how to fucking do laundry if you can't even do these fucking shit. I am so fucking disappointed in you, motherfucker. Now go and do me 10 push-ups, fucker. Step 2. What do you do right before you sleep? So let's say you have a bedtime, right? At 9, okay? If you really want to improve your sleep quality, you don't go to bed at 9. You actually prepare yourself exactly an hour before you go to bed. So you want to go to your bed at 9, you set up a timer at 8 to prepare yourself for it. At that last hour, what you're going to do is absolutely not your cell phone, no stimulant, no nothing, no junk food, nothing at all. It's going to be you in the room, quiet, dark in the room. Keep a small light that's not very strong towards your eyes, so like maybe a daylight. I also forgot to mention that you actually don't need to eat right before you sleep because your body specifically will not go to sleep if it has something to digest. Because here's the thing, you can't really sleep when your body is working on something. Your body will take time to digest that food and then it will try and go to sleep. It can't multitask between the two. It either finishes the food or you sleep. And most likely it's gonna have to digest the food first. So how about this? Right before you actually go to sleep, the last thing that you should be eating should be 3 hours right before you go to bed. Throughout all the things that I've just explained from that step, it actually combines into something I learned from someone. I call it the 10-3-1 rule. So what's the 10-3-1 rule? 10 hours in bed, 3 hours before your sleep that you shouldn't eat anything, and 1 hour right before you go to bed, no stimulant whatsoever. Whether that's video games, pornography, social media, scrolling, anything like that. So you might be thinking, Bucky, the fuck am I gonna do in that last hour? I'm glad you asked. In that last hour, what you're gonna do is going to be something that will help you sleep even better. So of course we mentioned no stimulants, like your phone, computer, laptop, iPad, whatever, just no stimulants whatsoever, especially from your cell phone. Why not that last hour you cultivate it by reading a book? Why not that last hour you cultivate it by reading your holy book? Whether that's Quran, Bible, whatever. Why not that last hour you cultivate it into writing and journaling your thoughts, your goals, what you're ambitious about? What's your purpose? You keep yourself motivated for the next day. And that's an extra step that I will give you. Try and journal about your to-do list right before you sleep. Explain what you're going to do, what your plan is, and what you are going to specifically achieve from that day. You can write down the story of the day, what happened, what did you expect, what's something unexpected that happened. Literally just like write your own scenario. It's like writing a script for a movie, but it's your movie. You're writing the story of yours right before you sleep. It's like making a whole movie book out of it. It should be interesting for you to do. Okay, last hour passed. That's it. But one more thing. 15 minutes right before you sleep. Cultivate at least 5, 10, 15 minutes and try and meditate. Sit in a quiet place. Maybe put some nature sounds or ambience or whatever if you want to use headphones. Sit in a tight place and just breathe from your nose, not your mouth. Breathe in and out from your nose. Close your eyes. Think about what you're going to do the next day. Think about what you're ambitious about, what you're excited for your new life. And once that's done, you are absolutely ready to go into the deepest sleep you probably ever got. Of course, if it's your first day trying it, you may not notice it's going to be effective. It will probably take time for you. For me, it didn't take like a lot of time, maybe max 2 days, but that's it. After that, I was able to sleep like a king. And I woke up so energetic, so excited for the day. And I was just overall in a very happy mood. Most of your problem that you're experiencing comes from poor sleep. If you can't improve that, you can't improve these things. Let me just tell you, it's a real shame to go through life without experiencing the full potential that you got. So get ready for another day, because we have another day to conquer. You have another day of improvement to conquer, to be 1% better every single day. I hope you found value in this video. You can subscribe to this channel if you want. You can like the video and comment, and you can share the video with someone who might be experiencing like sleep deprivation or might need this video to help him go to sleep. You have a wonderful day, and God bless you.